So now that we've produced some resources and Marcia, one of the things that we can do with the surpluses that we have is contribute to expansion missions. Expansion missions have different payloads that include parts and base cards and a bunch of other really interesting collectibles, so they're worth contributing to. Now, what I'm looking at here is the expansion missions page, which you can get to in the navigation. And there's 4 main expansion mission types. There's surplus missions, there's construction missions, convoys, and innovations. The main distinction is the contribution type. So for construction, I need to contribute construction materials. Convoys takes fuel, innovations take data, and surplus takes Marcia. The other difference is the payload. So if I click into this payload, for instance, innovations are unique because they have various what are called innovation cards. So if I scroll down this menu, you can see here there's these innovations. This is a major innovation and a minor innovation, and what they would do is enhance the some of the vehicle cards in my collection. So we'll go over skills, bonuses, innovations in another video, but this is just an example of a payload that's unique. There's also some solar flare cards which are very valuable. And if I click over to surplus missions, you can see here that the rewards in this one are parts, and parts are used in advanced crafting recipes for ownership and sponsorship cards, so definitely worth looking into those. And there's also 3 different tiers of missions. This basically segments the rewards out into more common rewards, ultimate rewards, and legendary rewards. And really it's meant to segment different collections, different levels of play. So for instance, common, you might have people who are have smaller collections contributing to this. As you can see here, there's fewer contributions to this pool. So if you're just starting out, it's probably best to start with some of the common missions. You can always contribute to some of the more legendary missions, but the odds of you getting the higher rewards are a bit less because the contributions are higher. So we're going to go ahead and make a contribution to this common surplus mission. And to do that, I press the green contribute button. Since this is a surplus mission, I need to contribute some Marcia. So I'm going to do 5 Marcia. And you can see here, it has me at a 99.21% chance of a discount card and a 0.79% chance of one of those parts. Now if I increase my contribution to 10, you can see that my parts percentage chance goes up. I'm going to do 10 for this, and when I press add Marcia, it gives me a Marcia added animation. And then when this contribution goes through, you can see it listed here. I can actually click this and it loads in the different players that have contributed to the mission and what they've contributed. And then once I put some resources towards a mission, it unlocks the ability for me to check into that mission. And think of this as a mission control operative. You're checking in with the ground crew, seeing how the mission's going, and you're rewarded for your consistent communication. So there's 4 different stages of check-in for each mission. All you have to do to check in is press this button, and you need to do it within the time frame here. So this one I had 4 days to check in. There's 1 hour and 56 minutes remaining until the next phase of the mission kicks off. And what this does is it increases my chance at a check-in bonus reward. These include mission patches. They also include slight bonuses to my contribution amount. So for instance, one bonus, if we actually just click here, you can see in the bonuses tab, there's contribution multipliers. The contribution multipliers increase the, in this case, Marcia, that I would get counted towards. So if I get this 1.6x multiplier, my 10 Marcia would transform into 16 when counted for the odds. Resource replenishment gives me a percentage of Marcia back. And you can see here, these are some of the mission patches that I can unlock if I contribute to or checking into the mission. So it's definitely worth checking in and making sure you stay on top of it. You can see here I missed a few stages. So if I get all 4, then this becomes a 100% chance of one of those rewards. And in this case, there's a 25% chance. So now we're going to switch over to a more advanced profile and then show what it looks like to claim some rewards once a mission is completed. So you can see here, I have a few rewards that I've gotten from my contribution. So I'm going to press claim reward. And it says it's complete, so I'm going to try for the bonus. And you see here I got the 1.3 contribution multiplier. And then this is loading in my reward chances for the larger rewards. And you can see that I unlocked a future discount for a future mission contribution. So that means that the next innovation mission I want to contribute to, I can get a 25% discount for my contribution amount. So that is expansion missions. Again, this really helps accelerate expanding your collection and getting more cards and more inventory. So check out the different mission types and let's expand across Mars.